Hello, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky. So today, something a little bit different. We're going to be looking at the Artimus storyline and a first visit to the Anomaly, if I can get the word right. Next week we'll go back to discovering one planet at a time. This is just in the middle of that. This is something I did, and it makes sense with the planets. If you're enjoying the series so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. More than happy to reply to every comment. Constructive criticism is always welcome as well. So these missions were done between the only two planets in the Gogradni IV system. This was all done before Origins update as well. Not that we're going to see too much of the planets, so it won't really be that noticeable, hopefully. Right, here we go. So we're going to start with the mission Alone Amidst the Stars. So this is where we visit the Anomaly for the first time. For those that don't know, this is the multiplayer space. This is where you can see other players' ships. You can collect missions, get resources, spend nanites, spend salvage data. Loads of things you can do here. Some people just turn up here and just hang out, to be fair. But this is our first visit in this safe. So, and this is still part of the missions as well. So we need to actually talk to people in here, all the different station inhabitants. And the first person we need to speak to is Nada. She is just up ahead of us. And admittedly I don't jetpack as much as I should, so obviously I had a little bit of issue getting over the edge. But this is Nada. There's lots you can talk to her about. I'm saying her. I assume she's female. Don't know. We'll just work our way through the different dialogue choices just to clear them out. So the Anomaly wanders free. It means you can call it in any system and it will appear. So next we need to speak Polo, as she suggests. And Polo is right behind us. Okay, so now we need to go and speak to more people. And like I say, this is just playing through the mission just to do it while we're here. I did think that was a door and it wasn't. Bit silly of me. But yeah, now we need to go and speak to other inhabitants. We're going to go and speak to Iteration Helios, who is just over here. So he wants data from the planets we discover. He can't go out anymore, can't visit planets, but he wants still to see through our eyes. So he gives you nanites for that. Which is always nice. So you can always come, every time you discover planets, you can come back to him, he'll give you nanites for the planet data. Next we're going to go to the upgrade hall, which is what I call it anyway. It's a big room, it's got all your upgrade stations, loads of different things in here. But for this mission we currently need to go and speak to the exosuit research. And this has loads of upgrades for your exosuit that you can unlock. And the one I want is the personal refiner. It's something that I think is going to come in handy, but there's loads of things you can unlock in here. So if you have the nanites to spend, it's definitely worth spending a few. There we go. So we now have the personal refiner, we just got to get the chromatic metal to do it. Next is construction research. This is where you can customise your base, unlock everything that's needed, chairs, parts of bases, storage, loads of things you can do. And things you won't find in your construction module that you put down near your base. It's definitely worth coming here to get stuff like the landing pad. Light boxes, all your geobay parts that you need. We haven't looked at Exocraft yet, that's something we will do another time. Now you've got your chair, flags as well. Lots of different things you can unlock. As you can see, I haven't unlocked any really yet. That's something I need to do. But you need salvage data to unlock these. The one thing I do want, and that's electrical cloaking unit. This will hide all your electrical wires in your base. Just makes your base look a little bit better. I personally think, anyway. There's your hydroponic trays if you want to start planting plants. And then your bits for racetrack as well, and your storage containers. Okay. So now we need to go back to Nada and speak about Artimus. There's also weapon research here as well. All different manner of things. But yeah, we need to go back to Nada now. So we can return whenever we want. Right, now we're going to be back in space. Artimus will call us. Let's speak to Artimus. This all links back to when we started. You don't have to do these missions. Admittedly, you can miss them all if you really wanted to, but it is a massive part of the game now. Just to do these as and when you can. Got to ask about the sixes. Not sixes, 16s. So next we need to find a long distance scanner, which will you scan for in your ship, and then it will come up to where you need to go. These are found around lots of planets. You've probably seen them before you even got to this mission, to be honest. They are in a lot of places. And there'll always be a local planet to you. So there we go. It's a planet I've already been to. And here we are on the Hifor. So this is a comms tower. They do have a lot of steps and ladders to climb up. Like I say, you find these all over the place. They're quite cool to see. They do have a good view off the top as well, because they're quite high up. They have a very good view. So now we just need to power up the comms tower. So we can tune to Artemis's frequency. And now we can talk to Artemis. These missions do require a little, well, this mission, because we're still in the same mission to be fair, does require a little bit of running around. There we go, and there's Artemis. So at least it tells you a little bit about yourself, so you can understand a little bit more where you came from, to a point. So now we have to build 3 signal boosters to triangulate the position of where we are. Admittedly, I did this. It just involved a lot of running around and building these signal boosters. So once you've done the signal boosters, you need to go back to Nada and bring her news of Artimus. Nada's always in the same place, so you can always go back and see her. I still say her. Right, so now we need to talk to Polo. Polo you need to talk to several times. He's got several different things you can ask him. You have to keep coming out and going back in to do it. A little bit annoying, you can't just go through dialogue choices. Okay, so next Artimus asks us to translate several different words. He gives you a translator, you add it to your equipment, and then you have to find different things to translate, which we did, and now we have to find a life form to tell us our location using the star chart Artimus has given us. We do decide to copy them. They don't have a clue what the star chart means though. So we're back in space. Artimus is going to call us again. It talks about the glyphs. In the episode so far, I've found a few glyphs already. So now Apollo's name comes through. So now we need to go to another. We need to at some point go and speak to Apollo. First, we're going to speak to Nada. Okay, so now we're going to go to another comms tower and we're going to speak to Apollo. Some people find all these missions interesting, to give a little bit of the backstory, to explain a little bit of what's happening going on. I do, admittedly myself. A lot of people just gloss over this as quickly as possible. Some people may not even bother with it at all. But I think it adds so much to the game. To understand your past is to understand your future. He wants us to work together. We will accept. And that's it for today's episode. So that's a small bit of the story done. Like I say, a lot of people won't bother. I enjoy the story, so it'd be nice to get it done. But I'm doing it in bits as and when I've done it, but linked with the planets I've been to. Next week we'll look at one of the new planets in the Gogradni IV system that appeared after the update. But if you enjoyed the video and want to see more, don't forget to like and subscribe, and join us every Sunday, 8 o'clock, for more discovering one planet at a time. Also, keep a lookout for my live streams of some of the PlayStation Plus 3 games and games that I want to play. But anyway, thanks for watching. Have a nice week, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.